Well,
Yeah.
when I had children, I wouldn't have minded public housing because you can get a three-bedroom house, whereas all I'm
Mm.
eligible for is this one-bedroom shoebox.
Okay. Yeah.
Not actually
Mm.
eligible for anything else. And I just thought,
Mm.
well, if I can only get a one-bedroom shoebox, I'd rather have a two-bedroom shoebox that I can pay for.
One bedroom. Yep. Oh
Yeah.
dear.
So
Yeah.
either that or caravan
Mm.
and
Yeah.
permanent site somewhere. If we're
Yeah.
if you
If
can
we're
afford
allowed
that.
to.
Yeah, if you can.
That's
Yep.
why I like these tiny houses, and that's just my rabbit hole at the moment that I go
Mm,
down and just go, well, yeah, I could live in something that small if I needed to downsize.
mm,
So, and I know this house is way too big. I
mm,
can't keep it clean like I'd like to.
mm,
Um, and I just don't need all the stuff anymore, you know.
mm, mm.
Um, yeah, so,
Well,
but
a
it's
lot of
the,
people at your stage of life, they do sell the big property and downsize,
mm,
don't they? Get something smaller.
yeah,
Mm,
yeah. Yeah. And I think because we were told initially that if we'd lived there for 5 years, we could stay on larger acreage. But because it's on separate titles, they've taken a fair bit of the pension away from me. So I'm getting $321.50 a fortnight. Good thing I'm not renting because the cheapest rent round here is $350 a week. So
well,
yeah.
350 a fortnight doesn't pay my bill.
Well, yeah. Yeah. So Um, yeah, so it's the next step. We just signed all the tax papers and stuff. So the next step is to work out what we've got to sell and yeah. So yeah, I got an email from an agent I'd spoken to a long time ago, and he said he can pop across tomorrow. So I'll talk to him about
Real
the front
estate
blocks.
agent.
Yeah, because we've got some small blocks across the front that we could live without, and they would be of the greatest value because they have power and water nearby and a road, whereas the others don't. So I said to Tony, and if nothing else, let's at least find out what we are sitting on worth-wise, and then because that you need to know that before you make any or even have a discussion about what you could do. So if you sell them, then I guess you've got to live on the money until you've not got the money so that you can apply for a higher level of pension. So yeah. And because the ATO the Centrelink classify what's yeah, differently than ATO when it comes to debt that you've paid off. So because we've used our own money or money we made from personal things, and used that to pay company debt and trust debt, supposedly, they say that the trust and the company owes us so many hundreds of thousands of dollars. Essentially, it does, except that neither has that much money. But because they owe it, it's classified as an asset, even though the company doesn't have the asset. So, say it owed us 400,000, and this isn't the figures, and it's only got 100,000 in it. We still are treated as though we have that extra 300,000.
Mm,
So we've got too much money to get the full pension, even though the money's not there and doesn't exist and can't be paid back.
yeah. So
Yeah,
will you close the company down?
we have to. It's insolvent now. We have to then go through the process. Um, Tony's car and the caravan are still owned by the company.
Oh,
We have
okay.
to, so we have to buy them off the company at market value.
And then the
So
company can give you the
it
money
has
back.
to give us the money. But yeah, so we've got to take money out of super. We've got to take money out of super to buy the things, to pay the company, and then the company can give us dividends back to us, and then we can probably put it into super.
Mm,
It's just, yeah. I understand why they do it because there's big people that used to do a lot of stuff, and pull Swifties with all this stuff, but they've changed the rules and no one can anymore. But I didn't expect to get hit. I thought we would have a realistic assessment, not this airy-fairy assessment of clearly, I mean, they've got access to all of our accounts and everything that we've ever done and, multiple reports. And it's like, yeah, the company owes you that much. Yeah, but you can see there's not money there. Doesn't matter. Yeah. So I guess the company may have to go bankrupt. I don't know. That's the next step in this financial year, I guess. Yeah.
Well,
Warning
because
to
then once
others
the
with
company
companies.
goes bankrupt, then it can't owe you that money anymore. So it's no longer an asset that you have, is it?
Yeah.
Mm.
And I think we'll secure the house because the debts that we paid off were secured against the property. But because I've paid them off, they're not bank accessible anymore, as far as I know. Maybe that's the issue. Maybe the company has to claim back the land, sell that, and then, yeah, I don't know. Just the next mountain to climb. Yeah. So like
Mm.
we saved a little bit up and our accountant's done a really good job on our tax. So I was expecting a large tax bill and it's not. So I've got that little bit of money I held back to sit on and so we can eat. If the screen suddenly goes blank, yeah, the power hasn't been paid.
Mm.
We'll just have
Mm.
to sell little bits of things, I don't guess.
You might have to go Ubering with me.
Bit difficult in little old Gladstone. Oh dear. We've
Mm.
got town garage sales coming up in December, so I don't know what date they'll be. Um, so maybe we'll need to run some furniture down the street and say, here, grab this. So